Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with a general overview. We're going to start out with a coffee cup, and then we're going to have a detailed tarot, which is going to go week by week. After that, I'm going to pull 3 important things you need to know, God or Goddess of assistance for this month, and further guidance. Okay, by the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, give some love, hit subscribe. That's the best and the free way to support the channel. And I truly appreciate that. And we can also shine and grow together that way. And by the way, if you would like a private reading, I have my email address in the description box. Go ahead, send me an email. I respond back right away. Let's see, open up the cup and see what's happening in there. I said see many times. Maybe there's something that you need to see here too. I see here there's, oh my God, I said see again. There's a person standing, okay, outside of the comfort zone, which is the 4th week timeline, but they are on the edge of the time, like the comfort zone. They're not really getting far away yet. They're kind of wearing, this reminds me of those fur hats, and they're carrying 2 people on their shoulder. One person is on their shoulder, the other person is in their pocket. In the pocket can mean a positive thing. In the pocket means maybe you have an agreement with someone. And the one that is on your shoulder can be the one advising, whispering into your ear. But it seems like you're getting outside your comfort zone. You're doing something in a different way. You can see a massive highway forming here. This can be in the literal sense. Maybe you're actually starting to use a different pathway while you're taking care of your stuff. It can be a road. It can be a way of taking care of things. However, here you're not doing it because you're forced that way. I feel like you have authority over the situation because the hat you're wearing symbolizes that you have a decision here. You made the decision. The hat symbolizes that you made the decision. You're taking this pathway. While you're taking this pathway, you have someone in your pocket helping you, maybe financially. This can be even if you want to go to a school, for example, maybe finding the scholarship first. And the one on your shoulder can be your advisor. Maybe it's telling you how to get the scholarship, what papers to gather. There's like a process for that. This is an example coming to me, and because I love studying, that's why I keep thinking about studying symbology. That's why that keeps coming to me. But this can also be purchasing a new home. Maybe you're trying to find a way to find the financing, and this person on your shoulder can be someone advising you the best possible ways out there for yourself. Okay, but there's still some time for that one. We see here, we divide the cup into 4 and we start from here. I see there's tears of joy coming forward within the 2nd week. And because there's a legal paper, the legal paper can be something in the mail coming forward, or it can be an agreement, an offer that's going to be made to you. Another thing here, maybe you have made an offer to someone, you're going to get a response back, okay? And it is also opening another pathway, bringing another opportunity. For some of you, this can be maybe an email that you sent out there that you're applying for jobs. It can be someone reaching back to you and telling you, oh, let's meet up and see what's happening. What can we actually negotiate? What can we give each other? I see here a paw print, a massive paw print in your heart space. This is actually, okay, oh my God, I see here a character, kind of looks like a lion, a Leo. This reminds me of the Wizard of Oz, the old version, that there was a lion there. He was looking for his courage, actually, because he didn't have courage. That kind of reminded me of that, but it's a feminine person. And they're looking at this big paw print, kind of like a dinosaur paw. So you're making a massive mark here, and you might get within the 1st week, maybe, or you are following someone's massive mark. For some of you, I'm thinking because now we have dinosaurs, maybe this is something that you're going to go and see in a museum, and that can inspire you as well. Another thing I see on the dinosaur's paw here, I don't think it's called paw, they're called feet, but kind of reminded me of like a cat's paw initially. And we have a big cat here. 2 people you can see. There is a boat in between them, and there are 2 people on the boat. Both can symbolize 2 people on the boat. Is like the 6 of Swords. We have it here. Oh, we have the strength card coming forward. You see this lion actually looks like that lion as well. So you might be helping someone to find their courage. Another thing here, the boat is maybe there are two people now packing up and leaving or going away, or it's time for you to leave some drama behind. There are two people arguing, maybe you're in between, and this is not serving you. And this can be about money. This can be about a big property, something that really brings people together or attach them together, kind of like inheritance or something. But they're not really getting along because of the situation. And I see that you're hopping on a boat, not alone. You have another person with you, and you're saying, okay, we're going to watch this from far away because we're not going to be able to resolve it this time. When you start to walk away, like sail with your boat, there's a solution comes. Here, there's like a big bird. You can see the massive head of the bird right there with a small body, meaning there's going to be big news that's coming your way. Okay, you're going to actually, maybe even there is an expectancy you have from a certain space. You want money to come from there, but it's not showing up, and it's creating so much tension. When you decide, you know what, I'm not going to sit down and wait for this to happen. I'm just going to go make my life happen. Seems like here there's a better, bigger opportunity coming, because this bird has like you can see the key on top of their head. Looks like one of these keys, actually. A key can be a door that is going to unlock for you. If that has been locked for a while, it can be an opportunity. It can be a new office door. It can be a new car door. It can be a new house door. Or it can be a situation that has been locked for a while. Magically, it's actually the unlocking. The padlock is dropping to the floor, basically. But the thing is that there's someone that you need to have a conversation with. But the eye of this bird, you can see the tail of the bird, is massive. So this can be someone bringing news, but they're shocked by the news that they're hearing. Okay, and you might be the one that is going to resolve the situation, that has a solution to this person, or maybe you are like, they're surprised, but you're not surprised because this was in your expectancy already. That's why the lion without strength coming to you. Okay, so you are actually calming down the environment and telling them, okay, we got this, we're taking care of it. And this exactly immediately puts you on two highways here, and an higher place, maybe in a leadership position. From there, I see that your actually path is going to be open till the end of the month. I feel for some of you, this can be even in workspace, that you're dealing with these two divas and they're creating a mess, and maybe you're trying to fix their mess, but it seems like it's not going to work out. And there's another thing. I see number 3 here on your pathway, on the boat's pathway here. That's your creative output. That's your creative ideas. When there's a big problem happens, when these two divas actually fighting over something, that you're going to get things done. And I feel like here at the end, that's what they're fighting over is going to be handed to you, because they're not solution oriented. You are the one who finds the solution. Towards the end of the first week, I see here the head of a bull. Can be a Taurus. Another thing with the bull is the Hierophant actually represents Taurus, which is a spiritual authority. Can be also like an authority ruled by rules, basically. Yes, he's sitting on a box and he has rules and limitations, and it seems like your path is going to cross with that as well. And they're standing, laying down there, dormant. They're not moving. Maybe there is actually, like, you can see one horn here, the other horn right there. You're bringing some sunshine over this person. Another thing I see, they might have like a legal paper on top of their head. Maybe this is your promotion. This is your upgrade. This is telling you or showing you, okay, you're the one who can get things done. So we're going to start working with you, not with them. So that's why you're moving on, like you're getting some offer from them, or some legal paper, or maybe like an email, an offer gives you some clarity, or like authority expands your authority. Another thing I see here is within the second week, there are not many things happening, but I see 3 things coming from the sky. There's a person right here. You can see their face, very like slightly they're existing here. And this kind of looks like someone actually throw their hands up in the air, feeling defeated. And this is actually the second week. Maybe these people, one of them can be saying, I'm defeated, you take over the things, now what am I going to do? Maybe someone can ask for assistance, but I feel like this is going to be not in a very tactful way. It's going to be very aggressively somebody's coming forward here. Another thing I see right there is that this person's riding a swan. Swan can be someone who's loyal, but I feel like Swan doesn't know that they're riding them. So it can be someone using some other person's name, someone who's loyal, good willing, and supportive. You know, the Swan's actually made for life. Someone who really supports you might be coming forward and using their name, but it seems like the Swan doesn't know that they exist here because they're on the inside the shadows. You can see they're not really visible. So that's why maybe you're not really going to take their rebellion so seriously, and you're going to mind your own two blessings coming down from the sky. One of them kind of looks like a bird, can be news coming, but looks like a fish as well. Two little chunks of money from coming forward. Okay, this can be when I say chunks of money, it can be like a maybe something is going to be deposited into your bank account. This can be something getting pardoned that you have to pay, or this can be someone bringing you a gift which has a monetary value. Everything we have, all these things actually have monetary value. Okay, so it doesn't have to be in a sense that coming in the cash format, but it can come in a way that is going to really relieve you. Okay, two little things, because they're bringing, you can see they're coming with the light. It's going to bring some relief to you. Maybe there is something that you've been manifesting, but you didn't get the chance to purchase it, or it wasn't available in the market, something. Somebody might be bringing that thing to you as well. Okay, I see within the third week, there's a very calm weather, okay? Overall, nothing is really exciting. However, while passing from the second and the third, we see someone here, their mouth shaped like letter M, laying down on top of like two person. There's a cat right here. And these two, there's a feminine figure, there's a masculine figure, there's a dog in between them. This can be a family, this can be you. Maybe you have a dog, you have a partner, and you are trying to balance the life, and somebody's coming on and laying on top of you guys. Okay, someone might be coming in as a guest, and I feel like here you will have a choice here to either accommodate them for the longest period of time, or give them a period of time. Okay, this is how long you can stay with us, because it seems like this person is looking for somewhere to lean on. It's not like they're looking for something to get support from, because this can be someone lean on in the sense of maybe they're just going to drop their bag and they're going to pick it up. But someone who's looking for support is a different energy, and you can feel it. Someone looking for support comes forward and tries to get things in order and use you, or like take the support, and then when they get everything in order, they move. But I feel like leaning on or laying down, putting all the things down and not moving is a different type of energy. So be mindful of this kind of thing, okay? And this doesn't mean say no to everyone coming forward. It means that be mindful and of the energy of the person, the way they're speaking. Another thing here, the third week, they're not really intervening into your home space. So I feel like when you make your intentions clear that you're there to give support, you're not there to babysit, they might not really enter into your space. Okay, this might be showing up as a warning. Another thing I see here, there's a shoe on the bottom, looks like heels. Maybe within the fourth week, somebody's gonna come forward, or this is in the house, maybe go away. And there's an eye right here. I see someone standing, like putting their shoulder, head, arm around their head. This can be someone like maybe looking out to go. And can be someone that you're working together with, someone maybe from the family, like looking out for an opportunity to go away. It seems like they're going to get their eyes on something. I don't know if this is going to actually happen, but because there's still borders in front of them, but they might be looking for something new. The go away. This doesn't mean that like a partner. I feel like it's not a partner. This is more of like a person, maybe a sibling, maybe someone that living together with you, an adult, but they're not really your relative, or it can be also maybe a daughter and the son, it's time for them to go to college or find a new job. It can be something like that as well. Another thing, they're not leaving though. It's just their eyes are looking outside, looking for another opportunity. Another thing here is this can be because if you take like your career very seriously in your heart space, if that's the case, this can be someone looking outside for another opportunity. Okay, maybe they're signaling that to you so you can become aware of it. I see there's a mother right there, like her head covering. She has a penguin. She has a baby, maybe even a shark here in her arms. She's taking care of them. Shark can be someone who is actually going to turn out to be a little dangerous when it comes to financials, because the Shark Tank, when you look at it, they are actually focused on the benefits that they're getting. They're not really focused on the benefits that they're giving. So this can be someone like that. But even though you're seeing that you're taking care of them, this can be two people that you're training. And penguins actually mate for life. Another person, this penguin can be someone who's going to be there and supporting you forever. Okay, maybe you're hesitant which one to nurture, but still you're nurturing both of them. This can be training, giving them advice and supporting them the best way possible to you, and like something that you do for them is actually working for them. Another thing I feel with the shark, even if you're feeling like this person can come back and bite me, I don't think that's what they're gonna do because of your like gentleness towards them. Another thing here, there's a woman also who's holding a sword. This is your logical side, so your feminine but logical side. So you're doing that, yes, with a compassion. However, still you are the Queen of Swords. Like, you're logical. You're not really acting in an emotional way here. Being compassionate doesn't really equate to being emotional, okay? And yeah, overall, I see that there's a baby bird, something that you're nurturing is growing. I see someone actually here blowing like the Pied Piper, playing the pipe, maybe calling people over, or maybe he's trying to get attention. But I don't feel this person has negative intentions. Maybe you are doing an amazing job, but you're not really advertising what you're doing. This can be a person who's actually wants you to get the recognition that you deserve, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. By the way, sometimes I know I speak really fast. And if that's the case, YouTube has an option that you can, like I think right here, you can slow down the video. Or if this is too slow for you, you can actually double the speed of the video, okay, if you would like to. Your desire seems like here dividing up to two different separate pathways, separate things, okay? And it is not going to come from one way. It seems like the two things, two separate and different, completely different, like ways, they're just going to come together and merge together. This can be two different people maybe coming together and bringing this to you, or this can be two different unrelated situations actually merging into one and bringing your heart's desire. The thing is, it's coming forward, but that's why the two different things has to align. It can take a while for you, okay? Like for example, I keep giving this example. When you look for a job, if somebody else had the job before you, that person first, oh, there's even a third thing coming forward. That person has to leave first in order for you to get that opportunity. And in order for that person to leave, there's something, an energy exchange has to happen in a way that they don't really want to be in that space anymore. Okay? So it seems like it can be that three different components coming together here in order for you to achieve success with your desires. I can see here the exact same this scene, like in the reverse. The lion is looking in the same way, but you're walking away with your sword in your hand. Even though this is Leo energy, you're still holding your logic in your hand. It seems like you're going to do something that requires courage. And this is in your heart space. This is something that you have been wanting to do. But yeah, it requires courage, but it requires also logical thinking. You're not just going to jump into it. And the strength is your experiences, that you actually knowing how the things are going to go. So you're doing this from maybe within the second or the beginning of the third week, from a very educated place, even though it looks like, oh, how courageous you are. It looks like that from outside, but you're not doing this randomly. You're doing this very planned. I see that though. There's something, looks like here a candle, maybe a desire, a wish that you have is going to be fulfilled, and that will give you hope to pursue the other thing as well. Okay, in advance, something is going to happen, like maybe even a small thing is going to happen in advance. I see here within the third week, there's a younger gentleman. He's looking at something, reading something. There's a heart in front of him. This can be someone who is really like admiring you, admiring the work you do, like the hearts they're sending to you, maybe energetically or maybe like as a message. This person might try to like get in touch or start a communication with you. Do we see any letters here? I see, there's a letter R, maybe Ronald. And there's a B, like I'm thinking about a man's name, Abraham. I know Abraham is not really that common anymore. Abe, maybe. Bart popped into my head, but I don't know. It's just a common name either. I keep thinking Barbaros. It's actually coming from Spanish. Then Barbarossa, he became a very famous Ottoman sailor, admiral during, I don't know, 1600s or before that, 1400s. I'm not sure. Not the 1400s. Okay, so if you know Spanish, someone Spanish with a Barbarossa, I think that means red beer. It can be someone like that. We're gonna dive into, I know it's so unrelated, but if you read his history, he was a very good sailor and admiral. Maybe there's a message for you there about him or from him. Let's dive into your tarot now. We're gonna look into the situation that you're in, the first week, what's coming your way, the action you need to take, and the outcome. We're gonna go week by week. We're gonna look into the 4 weeks, okay? First of all, the situation you have is partnering up with people. Why is this coming up with a situation? Maybe you need to partner up with the people that you don't want to partner up with. You don't get along with these people. And however, though, their skills and your skill is when you put together makes the perfect combo. So you're going to be able to create amazing things. But that's the situation now. Maybe they don't want to get together with you. Or there might be some people that are not really doing the work but showing off, or just trying to reallocate their responsibility to you and trying to do different things by themselves. So it seems like there's an imbalance when it comes to a team, okay? The action is, I see that your approach, your softness, you actually approaching situation with a solution, with an offer, let's resolve this, is going to be effective here, okay? Let's see what the outcome will be. I feel like you, Nine of Cups is you actually embodying that gentle energy and telling them, look, this is how we're going to roll here, because it seems like this person doesn't really know if you take this person as that one. You see that they're like looking at the 3 Pentacles. Oh, I don't want to work with these people. Or they're like, oh, I'm much more knowledgeable. I know what I'm doing. You may be offering them or coming up with a plan of who will do what is going to show them that they don't really have no idea. I see that they're going to be opposing to your desire to actually take over. However, though, what I see from here, 7 of Wands, you see you're on a higher level, they're on the lower level, the wands are under you. This person doesn't really know what they're doing. Basically, this can be even a home situation. Maybe you're renovating your house and working with a lot of people, and everybody's doing whatever they want to do. However, it seems like they're missing something. The action you're taking is offering them some extra or offering them an idea is going to, outcome wise, really put you in a very authoritative, powerful position. However, some opposition will happen. And 7 of Wands is telling me, defend your territory. Do not step back. You see, she's not stepping back. She's stepping forward. Okay? Do not step back. Step forward. Because you are actually, if this is intuition guiding you, because Knight of Cups energy is the intuition, you're right on the money. Okay? 3 of Pentacles comes with the 2 of Pentacles. These people are stressed. I was trying to understand because there's so many things to do. So many things creating imbalance, maybe longer hours that needs to be worked out. That's why they're actually like off balance now. We have another 2 here, 2 twos. 2 is partnership. So definitely there's a partnership forming. And Two of Swords gives you here, Knight of Cups, an option. Okay, this is not really option, but not being able to make a decision actually. Okay, you see that your swords are split, that the waters are calm, but still your eyes are tied. You're not seeing what's going to happen in the future. You don't feel, but you don't see them, but you need to feel them now, because that's why Knight of Cups coming forward. Knight of Cups is intuitive, highly intuitive. So your intuition is actually going to guide you towards maybe even baking a cake and sharing it with the people. I know it's the simplest thing, and it sounds maybe buying some coffee for the whole team to bond them. Okay, bring them together for lunch. Okay, let's have our lunch together and talk about this thing. If this is a job issue, if this is a home issue, if this is a family issue, you're going to make a decision. Either you're going to fight, but at the end of the day, you're going to get attacked as well. However, if you approach with a gentle attitude, you will actually teach them something, okay? With your expertise, you're going to show them something. And you're going to be, Nine of Pentacles is a very good position here. You're going to get out of the situation with a victory. Material victory maybe, because we have two Pentacles coming back to back. Also with peace, okay? Some of them, like I said, you need to defend your territory even after the fact you offer them something. You make the choice of being gentle here. You need to be a little bit like aggressive or defensive or offensive. But either way though, you're going to end up in a good place, and probably they're going to end up in their own mind that they created, that dilemma, that drama. They're going to end up in that space, okay? Your attitude is going to change things for you, okay? Let's see the second week's energy, the situation, the action, and the outcome. What do you have here? You're walking away emotionally, stepping away from something that is actually bothering you, that you're not really seeing the solution. The Eight of Cups doesn't have to mean that you have to walk away from something forever. This is not like a Six of Swords energy. This is more of emotionally, you are overwhelmed about the situation now. You're telling, okay, I'm going to give it a break. It's time out. Okay, don't bore me or bother me. The action is here to focus on why this is following Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. This is shuffled, as you can see. Focus on the things that you enjoy the most, that gives you the most pleasure, makes you the most happy. That's actually where you're going to find, that's your action. When you walk away from the something that bores you or tires you, the action is, in order to do that, you need to focus on the things you love, do things you love, speak to the people you love, and whatever gives you pleasure, whatever is your wish fulfillment, like focus on more of the gratitude rather than focusing on the things you're leaving behind. And that will bring you the celebration, that will bring you the success, that will bring you actually to the finish line. And if this is something that you have been working on for a while now, maybe you're not really seeing a way out of it. When you focus on the things that you enjoy the most, you're going to see how to take care of that and end that situation. This can be a project that you're working on for a while now. This can be, I'm thinking, I thought a fashion project, because I do fashion projects a lot. Like I knit socks and I make dresses and stuff. So this might be something that you're looking at for months now, that you couldn't be able to figure out what to do, how to finish this. This can be an architectural project as well. It's telling you to step away a little bit, go do something to have fun, and you will come up with the finishing idea. Let's see. We have 10 of Pentacles here. Yes, this is something that will bring a lot of wealth at the end of the day when you finalize it. That's why maybe you put all your focus on this thing. And this can even be something that is coming forward that will create generational wealth. You see that we see full generations and dogs as loyalty here. This kind of reminds me of the Gustav Klimt paintings, The Kiss especially. He has this kind of like a many elements on the paintings he has, and it seems like we have all of those here as well. There's a castle inside the castle, so this is something really going to put you in a protective environment, like financially, spiritually, maybe even love is going to flourish in that space if you can complete it. But now I know it sounds weird. I said the Six of Swords energy coming forward. This is emotionally walking away from it, but this energy has coming back to it, okay? But the Six of Swords doesn't really have coming back to it. The action is, I feel here, do things you love, and that will carry you mentally from choppy waters to the calmer shore. So you're not going to go back to the stress and the drama of the situation, okay? You're just going to stay in that. When you focus on the things you love, the inspiration so good coming to you is going to be so good. You're not going to go back to that stressful moment. You're going to see the way out of that situation, okay? We have the Emperor here. You're not only finishing, completing the cycle, but you're also becoming maybe a leader of a project, or becoming a leader of, this can be a housing situation, home situation, happening with the family and the relatives. It seems like you're going to be the decision maker of that, okay? But this doesn't mean, this is an Ankh, which symbolizes feminine energy. So this doesn't mean that you're going to be making decisions from an only mental and logical place. You're going to use your intuition, your heart, your creativity, all that are going to be involved. So it's going to be a very balanced position, but strong authority. Emperor is a strong authority. Let's see the week 3 now. We have Justice. That's the situation. Someone might be dealing, some of you, with a legal situation. You might be dealing with unfair circumstances, okay? But the Justice is upright here. So it's something that is going to bring you benefit. At the end of the day, it's a positive thing. It's going to turn out to be positive. How can you deal with the situation? The action to take is Six of Pentacles. Giving comes back. So if this is you in need, there's going to be, your desires will be fulfilled magically. The things are going to start coming to you magically, and completion. If there's anything missing, there's going to be completed. If there's anything that you desire, it's going to be actually given. So seems like you're going to get some divine help here. And if that's another thing, that you are in the position of helping, this also suggests other way around too, because he was in the position of taking once, and now he has plenty, he's giving away. So it may be that your Justice, you might be getting some good news coming forward in the mail. I saw some good white papers in the cups and around the cup as well. This will give you the opportunity first celebrate your success as an action, and also share that blessing, maybe tithing. There's a term called tithing that maybe 10% in other, like, that's in Christianity, I think, but in other religions, it's just the amount changes, but giving never changes, okay? So it doesn't even have to be humans. Maybe you're feeding stray animals like I do. It can be something like that, but it seems like that action is going to multiply the energy, okay? I see here Ten of Swords coming forward, the outcome, and it can be seen like here, okay, this is a very dramatic ending. What's going to happen? Let me tell you what's happening here. It seems like they're very dramatic, very bad. However, though, this is actually something that is draining you, okay? And something taking a lot of energy from you. Maybe this has been a case going on for a long while now, and it's coming to an end. And it's going to actually, when it ends, initially it can be a little harsh. However, the Queen of Pentacles is telling me, you see that she's holding the pentacle and the baby. This is bringing a new joy into your life. And the pentacle is your amazing resources. Maybe this is the nostalgia of ending a case that has been going on for a long time now. It can be really dropping you into like an empty space, because now you don't really have anything to, attach to. However, this ending is not really going to put you in a tight space or in a miserable place. It is going to put you in a very powerful place if you can pass that ending very soon, okay? Let's see the clarifiers. I wonder what that is. The Justice tells us that this is actually something working out for you. Knight of Swords is galloping towards you. It's a new idea. On the bottom, I see the family-related things, something that is really satisfying happening for you, which will bring also a lot of joy in the family as well. Six of Pentacles is Wheel of Fortune. So the things that you do, the good deeds, are actually going to start coming back multiplied. There's a massive change happening here. And with the Ten of Swords, I feel like here, what's ending? Let me tell you what's ending. Do you see this thief right there? He's stealing. He's stealing right here. He's stealing the swords before the war. That's what's ending. Maybe there's someone actually who's taking things from you, but you're really empathizing this person, loving this person. You don't think that they are doing this, but it seems like that's going to actually come to surface. That's why there's a dramatic ending happening. And you're going to let go of this person. And that's why it can be painful too. But the Queen of Pentacles with Queen of Pentacles, guys. And on the bottom, we have Nine of Cups. So you're going to be in a very good position. You're going to keep your resources. This can be someone who's stealing from you. Maybe you don't even realize. And it's going to come to surface. And you're going to start keeping your resources and investing them very carefully in growing your bounty. And that will also bring wish fulfillment, your heart's desire. You see how satisfied he is? It is going to bring a lot of satisfaction into your life. But like I said, recognizing that someone you trust is doing things behind you, that can be the painful part of the ending. Okay, let's see week 4. Let's see what's happening in that timeline, and then we're gonna get to your 3 important things and the rest. Let's go. Temperance, the 4th week is going to start with the situation of balancing things out. Maybe even this is actually the dramatic ending coming forward. You might have like a drained your energy. This can be about resting, recuperating, gathering back your energy, okay? And how can you do that? 5 of Pentacles here. She's left out in the cold. Okay, because like you actually let go of someone you trusted and now you're feeling bad, trying to balance yourself out, but still the feeling is going to be there. I want to see what is coming forward. Okay, so King of Wands is a very powerful king we have here. He thinks outside of the box, takes action. He doesn't dwell on things. So you might feel the energy of 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold. Maybe the people that you trust, so you're going to win something, but maybe the people that you think they were trustworthy is going to actually leave you alone. 5 of Pentacles gives you the action point to see the light. And that's why the King of Wands coming with the fire. See the light in the darkness. See there's a light shining outside of the church. That's the original tarot is. We see with the 5 of Pentacles. See the light. Go towards the light. Okay. Do not wait for the light to come to you. You be the light here. Meaning do not wait for the solution to come to you or calmness to come to you. If you are feeling like tightness in your chest, go take out a walk, watch the birds, collect the bird feathers. That's what I do when I'm taking a walk. So that's actually a sign that angels are following you and watching you. And when you do, the result is going to be you're going to create amazing magic in your life. You're going to turn things around. And the Magician is a fast energy. And the first energy, you're going to start turning things around really fast. Okay, you're not going to dwell on to change the others or others' behaviors. You're going to change just your perspective of the situation. We have 5 of Swords here, Temperance. So this is basically telling you if you want to keep the balance, you're going to do everything in your hand that's possible to you. Okay, I see this is usually this card has a negative meaning. However, I feel here you might get some people coming to you. Oh, why aren't you not sorry? You should feel sorry now. This happened. Oh, that was terrible. Like some people might come to you with like they're seeing and affirming the negative side of the things and not seeing the positivity that is coming out of it. Okay, so it's your job to tell them go away. Okay, basically, and keep your balance, keep yourself in balance. And how can you do that? Taking massive action towards your heart's desire. This can be, like I said, as simplest thing in the morning, getting up, watching the sun rising and doing your meditations and preparing yourself a beautiful bulletproof coffee and keep moving on, keep planning for the future ideas. And 8 of Wands is actually following the opportunities coming to you, okay? And the Magician is, yeah, it is going to bring you a lot of people with opposition. Some of you might be dealing with this kind of like people that are opposition to you. We have 2 5s here. However, 5 is adventure. So basically, maybe within the 4th week, this is actually going to push you towards a new adventure when you start to get away from these people. The thing is, though, the 10 of Wands following that tells me that you might have surrounded yourself with people that are not really there to help you, that are maybe not really in the negative intentions. However, I feel like they might not really see they have the vision as you do. That's why maybe you're taking care of everything by yourself. The Hermit is again coming forward like the Temperance. Take your time while you're doing things, okay? Because you want to get away from that mindset and you want to build your dreams right away. Do not take on big challenges. Just keep it moderate And when the time is like you have the time, the more you have time for meditation, contemplation, prayer, the more answers will actually you will receive. You see the star here in the lantern? This is you. This is you, Aquarius. This is your wish fulfillment. So focus on your wish fulfillment. And it seems like here, when you take a break, even though you're thinking you're not having any progress, getting anything done, you're having massive progress. That's what the Hermit energy is here. Let's see the 3 important things you need to know. The cross is someone might try to cross you, which showed up here, but this doesn't mean they're going to cross you in a way to cut you off. They might try to impose their ideas to you. And cross can also indicate maybe there are things that are not really going the way you want it to be, but it seems like there's always sun after the dawn. So after the night, you know, the sun is going to be coming forward here. And I think this is 6 of spades, this is 6 of swords. This is also going to give you a chance to not to fight other people's fights, okay? Move on and go ahead and do your own thing. Mind your own garden, guys, okay? Grow your own garden. Do not try to fight other people, win other people's fights. Garden is coming forward here to tell you that you have extremely valuable ideas. You can actually make a lot of great things happen. But in order to do that, you need to mind your own business, not other people's stuff, okay? Do not fall victim to their ideas or whatever is happening. Maybe even the politics. There are many things happening in the politics as well. There is a war, but it's a mental war. It's about keeping your mind on the things that really interest you. Another thing we have with the letter here is some of you might receive a very important letter within this month that will really maybe align you with your desire. Also, already this can be the news of telling you, okay, that you're dealing with things that it's not really your problem. Okay, it can be something like that as well. So take that very carefully, read that. And this can even be, I see there's a letter in the mail, but this can even be a text message coming to you, okay? Let's see your god or goddess of assistance for this month. Which one wants to come to you? We have here Mahadev Shiva, god of destruction. Something needs to go down in order to build a new one. We have your mantra here. I don't want to butcher it. You can take a screenshot. Om Trayambakam Yam Yahamahe. Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, the meditation here. I worship the fragrant-eyed God, Lord Shiva, who nourishes all beings. May he liberate us from death for the sake of immortality, as easily as one separates a cucumber from its stalk. Okay, so we have sexual powers coming forth here. This is actually transmutational power. Maybe there are some things that are bothering you. You can use that energy in the body in order to transform things. Union with a good marriage partner, which is some of you might be getting a partner, or you already have one. You can bring your powers together to overcome the situations coming your way. Detachment from life's unexpected changes. Yes, the unexpected changes are going to show, and when you detach, you're going to see the good result coming out of it right away. Numerous benefits from worldly enjoyment to liberation. Okay, you're going to get a lot of benefits this month, it seems like here. You can call upon the Mahadev Shiva to even maybe destruct the things that are not really serving you anymore, okay? So you can rebuild them. Let's see your further guidance here. We have the Troll Fae with the crescent moon. Follow the secret signs as treasures can be found where you least expect them. It kind of sounds like from The Alchemist. So in order to create the alchemy as the magician, follow those signs, symbols, messages coming to you, because that's going to lead you towards your treasures, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.